Let's get back to early talker, the righteous walker. What was that? It was Larry Walker, Dirty Talker. I would remember that on. Was that Mad TV or? I think it was Mad TV. Yeah. And when he was doing the Mikey, the guy gets his head blown off in Pulp Fiction in the back of the car thing and stuff. And Halle Berry was on it and talking about putting the pencil in the pencil box, and Amy was laughing her butt off. Yeah, she's she's such a dork. She liked to laugh. Yeah. My second wife, my first wife, she was real hard to make laugh. I think like the niggas from Chappelle would make her laugh. Okay. But we watched Bill and Ted, and Brian's wife Mal. She was from Colombia, and they both sat through the whole movie and said, "This is stupid." Me and Brian were laughing our asses off, right? And then what was it like Wayne's World? Me and Steffi said, "This movie's stupid." It's like you weren't raised white in the suburbs. Just even okay. I wasn't raised in the ghetto, but house party makes me laugh, right? Well, I was raised ghettoese. I was raised in the barrio. That's close enough. But it's like me and the one little girl were talking about Jared Hess movies. And she thought Napoleon Dynamite was funny, and then she also thought, she loved Nacho Libre, right? And lots of people, that if you ain't lived up like near Idaho or in a small town and stuff like that, a lot of people don't get Napoleon Dynamite. City folks like what's so fun. City folks driving in the back saying it was limousine. Lots of sad people thinking that's mighty keen. Son, let me tell you now exactly what I mean. And then Jared Hess just gets he's raised. Idaho, Montana, Wyoming. It's funny. And then when city kids go to Idaho, they say, this shit is funny. This is just what it's like. And then there's Nacho Libre. And if deep Mexican culture, Nacho Libre is hilarious, right? But a lot of people, this isn't, it's funny. It's hilarious. It's like The Love Guru, Bollywood movies in Canada. It's funny. Okay. It's very funny. Some people just don't. It is. Take off, yeah. And a beer, that's why it's funny when they had the thing on there, about a 2-4. It's like, it's Canada. It's a beer. Especially Western Canada. That's all they do is drink beer in Western Canada. All winter long. It's amazing. That's why they have socialized healthcare. You need and a beer. The McKinsey brothers. Oh, come on. Okay. Lots of alcoholics. Yeah, a lot of people, they get depressed because it's cold. And then they drink a lot. Why? It's hard to, feed and raise kids, shovel snow. There's a real harshness to the life up there if you're involved in economics. If you're not involved in economics, you'll drink a lot less beer and you'll snuggle more. It'll be more like Sleigh Ride and Winter Wonderland. I'm working on it. I love people. Been watching Canadian football since I was 11. Or was it 12? Or I can't remember. I think it was 12. No, it was 11. Yeah, I think it was 79. No, that was Pasco. Then we moved back up. So, yeah, it was 12. 12 going on 13. Yeah, because the next year was going to do me. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, watching Canadian Football League. And the Carlene O'Keefe Game Stars with the Old Dutch potato chips. And what was the other stuff that they had? They had Rainier beer commercials, but we were I guess they sell Washington beer in British Columbia and Alberta, eh? Yeah, because, Coors and probably so, yeah. It's beer, Moosehead, yeah, okay. So, people, they're strange. They really are. And they're very much spoon-fed everything for tens of thousands of years. And it's the 21st century and it's still happening. Well, I told you guys that when I was in Phoenix, and we had Iraqi and Iranian refugees in my apartment complexes. And they explained to me that the people that were mass murdered by the U.S. military, the elite guard of Saddam Hussein, were Shira students that were protesting his CIA government at colleges and then being mass murdered. Okay. And so all the people, when you saw Powell and Schwarzkopf, not the hair guy, the chubby, the big, American general guy, who knows his intel. We're hitting the elite guard and we're killing all these elite guard. No, they're killing all the people that would put them out of business if we knew about them. Right? Yeah. Colin Powell. Yeah. He's a black guy. Yeah. Okay. He was doing the propaganda of mass murdering all the Shia, yeah, the bad Muslims, right? They're just Orthodox. They were Shia, but Fidel was having an affair with the really hot Mexican woman with the cute Mexican husband that had 2 kids, and the dad was working 2 jobs, and she was having sex with Fidel. Yeah. It was depressing. I know I knew she had a roving eye kind of thing, and I looked, and I just didn't even want to bother. She was really pretty, and when I bothered to look, she had a handsome little husband, and he worked his ass off to take care of her and those 2 kids, and then she was having sex with another guy. I think it's just because she was just lonely. And she's really attractive, and guys, you know how it is, when families are torn apart by economics, it's hard to keep a family together. How do you lose yourself to someone and never lose your way? How do you not run out of new things to play? How do you keep the music playing? Well, one, you don't have to pay for the music or be paid to make music to pay for the music, man. Yeah. Well, sing all praises to faith and the glory of God, man. And then the music will never end. Yeah. One day they died and their graves were side by side on a, And so then, didn't, yeah. And the nice thing about it is relationships have a much better chance of sustaining what makes them, gives them their energy, their vitality, if they're private and it's between her and him, Ben, the 2 of us need look no more. We both found what we were a friend. Like Ben, like Ben, like Ben, right? It's hard to have a friend like Ben if all the time you got everything, there's like 50,000 people in your bedroom and your living room every time you wake up. Okay, what the fuck? What's going on here? I had a friend like Jen, and I'm a friend like Ben, but Jen and Ben can't be friends like Ben and Jen because there's always, so you wake up and everybody and their mom is in our bedroom, in our shower, and fuck, I'm out of here, right? I think everybody can understand Ben and saying, hey, Jen. Yeah. Ground control to Jennifer Lopez. This is Ben Affleck to Jennifer Lopez. We could have made the grade. We don't want to make the grade. We just want to be alone. I like being alone with her. I hate the music award shows. Why do you go to the basketball games? Because I'm stupid too. Okay. Professional basketball games suck. Yeah. They really do. It's like a fashion show breaks out with a bunch of bitches all making, hey, I'm going to win and make all the money. Hey. Isn't this just as bad as the fashion show that, you're going to wear that? You have to pull your underwear out of your house. I can't turn left. I mean, isn't it the same thing? Yeah. So what are you being a bitch about? I don't know. I think I had one too many beers. I think so too. Stop going to Canada with your friend who wants to go. You have legalized prostitution in British Columbia. Okay. Pull your head out of your ass. Stop going on game shows and giving people money to survive extortion to live here. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer of me. A friend like Earl. Yeah, I'm your father. Who's your daddy? Thank you very much. You're welcome. Okay. I can repair any relationship on the planet if I set my mind to it. Yes, I can. Well, I'm more intelligent than the people in the relationships because they're too busy bumping uglies, you know, over money, as opposed to who's making love to your old lady while you're out making love. And that's horrible. I remember seeing that and getting depressed. And the letters that she would write, Fidel, that Olga would read to Fidel. And I'm just like, God, this is depressing. We need the Lord's Prayer now more than ever before because it's the 21st century and we can communicate it on a rapid rate. Okay. So how do you guys know, all you guys from Missouri, how do you know you didn't drop the bomb on a bunch of people trying to use quantum computing to spread the message of the Messiah across the world? How do you know you didn't get those kids in Palestine starved to death today to keep your jobs? How do you know you did the right thing? How can you trust your intel? They're just trying to make a buck to continue the fuck. How do you mad bombers, you blue bombers from Winnipeg in Missouri, know that you dropped the right bombs on the right people? Is there any right bombs to drop on any people? Except for the F-bomb. Fuck you! I'm sick and tired of killing people over money! That's the best bomb you ever dropped. Try that. Okay? All you bomber pilots from Missouri. Fuck you! I'm sick and tired of dropping bombs on people for money! I'm not a fucking asshole! Or at least not anymore. Thank you! This is for all the lonely people thinking that life has passed them by. Don't give up until you drink from the silver cup. Ride that highway in the sky, right? I'm gonna love you till the heavens stop. I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky for you and I. Just go cruising in Phoenix in the summertime. You won't see a star in the sky. Yeah, all the city light pollution makes it look like there's none at all. It's in the book of Revelation. It's about my life. You looking for space? Find out who you are? Okay. Well, it's hard for women. She's getting ready to fly. Fly away. Do, 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 do. Help her. Thank God she's a country girl. Get her back. It's up to you. Are you and her out on the farm? Let sun be your alarm. Kicking off your shoes, doing what you choose. It's up to you. Lord's Prayer. Perfect. You're welcome. Okay. I'll be here until further notice. All right. Love you guys. Peace out, man.